welcome, welcome. How are you today? Awesome, I hope, right? I am doing this morning's live. I did try to go on TikTok and on Facebook, so my Facebook one is up, but the one on TikTok for some reason didn't save. So I might do these on YouTube every morning, send a quick reminder out when I'm doing them to see who can hop on. If you can join me, great. I would love to have you in my community. And if you like today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because there's going to be lots of goodies we talk about. So for those that are new, welcome. For the last 2 or 3 years now, I've been going live every single day, Monday to Friday, 99% of the time. And there's a theme to every day. Motivational Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Check-in Friday. So today is Check-in Friday. But before we go too far, I would like to take a second and remind you something super important. So lean in a little closer. Always, always shine your light bright. Never let anybody tell you that you need to simmer down, quiet down, dull your light. Ever, ever, ever. Because, that's not what we're meant for. We wouldn't have been given this light, this energy, our happiness, our joy, passion. And passion can come across as preachy, fine, only to the wrong person. To the right people, to the right market, they're going to love your passion and enthusiasm and energy. They're going to feel amazed when they are just connected to your soul and they can respond to who you are energetically. The only way that's going to happen is when you shine your light bright. Stop hiding your truth. Literally be you. All right, today's coffee cup, fierce goddess, humble warriors. If you don't know my coffee cup analogy, I did a live a couple weeks ago where I shared it. It's definitely worth the listen, even if you play it in the background while you're doing something else. So for all of you fierce goddesses, humble warriors that have been asked to dim your light in the past, no more, never, ever, ever again. Here's what you do. I'm going to tell you what you can do. You can leave a room. You don't have to stay in that person's company. You don't owe them anything. If they've asked you to dull your light, they are not your people. I've been in this in the past, okay? In order to be confident in the person that you are, you need to do the work on a daily to push yourself a little bit more in every area of your life so you can grow. So on Check-in Fridays, we talk about our success throughout the week in the areas of meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money. I'm going to share mine live for the world to hear. You can share yours in the comments. If you're able to catch me live in the future, please share with me live. But I will interact with everybody that comments. So again, if you like today's post, even so far, be sure to share, like, and comment because this is a new theme I'm going to be picking up. Before we go too far, before I share my wins for the week, and I share with you why these are my wins in these areas, I want to take a minute and remind you of my upcoming workshop that I have coming up. September 12th, so we have a date, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it's about rising above your excuses, where you're now able to step into clarity and energy so you can design your life your way. We're going to get clear as to where you are today versus where you want to be. We're going to get energized by doing the things that we love. And we're going to step into inspired action. So this is an absolute free workshop. This is the third time I'm doing this one via Zoom. I've done this one in person to a couple of groups as well. It is so empowering. So do yourself a favor. Click on the comments on this post and sign up for it. Grab a group. There is an amazing referral bonus. I don't care if you are in corporate America, corporate Canada, corporate international. I don't care if you are in network marketing. I don't care if you're a real estate agent or if you're a commission-only salesperson or if you're working in a sales environment where you have to advocate for yourself. You are the ambitious entrepreneur that needs to be in this group or in this workshop, the one that is doing all of the things, juggling the here, the there. I could go on. Okay, but take a look at it. Sign right up. It is going to be recorded. There is a mini course that goes with it. There are some giveaways, lots of giveaways. Sometimes my books and sometimes it's coaching. So that aside, I would love to have you there. That aside, we're going to talk about my 4 wins for the week. Meals, movement, mindset, and my relationship with money. Are you ready? See, that passion is coming out. I can't help it. and I don't want to help it anymore. I've spent so many years silent. I don't want to help it anymore. I deserve to wear my tiara if I feel like it. I deserve to put on loud music and dance for 5 minutes in between clients. That is me increasing my vibration and my energy, which will then attract the right people to me. Let it be. No, you don't want me to sing. Okay, so yes, I know. It's a little bit after 9 in the morning and you can hear me go, right? That's okay. This is just an idea of what you get when you work with me. Yes, I simmer down a little bit, but the energy, especially in a workshop setting, infuses you, encourages you, lights you up, because you don't have enough of this in your world. So, my wins: meals, movement, mindset, and my relationship with money. Let's start with meals. Meals, I ate out twice this week. First of all, I got our work week kind of confused because Tony and I each had Monday off. So neither one of us were kind of in our typical pattern. So we both thought Tuesday was Monday. So Tuesday night, we went out for dinner. And I really wanted Tex-Mex. I wanted to sit there in a cute little restaurant we have in our small town and just connect over food and conversation. And I know you know what I'm talking about. We had a weekend where we were both doing 2 separate things, and he was in the States and I was here at home, and we were taking care of different scenarios. So we really didn't connect over the weekend whatsoever. We were both kind of living in our own little worlds. And I wanted to feel connected. So that was going out for me. No dishes, no dinner, no cleanup, you know. So we did that Tuesday night, but the Tex-Mex place wasn't open, so we ended up grabbing burgers, which I think I'm changing my focus on meat. So I like it when he cooks burgers, that's about it. So I didn't love it. So was the juice worth the squeeze? Were the calories worth the food Tuesday night? No, it wasn't. It wasn't quite the atmosphere and the environment that I was leaning towards and that I was feeling, and that's a major win. Because that means I can get that in a different way instead of going out and putting food in my body that doesn't serve me, spending money that I didn't feel value on for a different result than what I received. That's a win, because that's an area of improvement. So I also ate out yesterday, and that was a grilled chicken sandwich. I don't mind having one takeaway that comes to the house or that my daughter picks up, or if I'm out and about. I don't mind having one takeaway a week, but lately it's been super healthy. So last night we had the kids spend the night or stay afterwards, and they had lasagna. I made together a quick little marinara pasta sauce, and I added basil, like a cup of basil, and a cup of mushrooms, chopped them all up, and I added them to the marinara sauce because it was a very quick whip together. Let's make sure we have extra food so we can make the lasagna stretch. I whipped that up, and I whipped up a nice salad, and I did not touch the lasagna. I ate a little bit of the pasta with a lot of those vegetables hidden in there, maybe a cup of the pasta with those veggies, and then I had some salad. I made a really delicious green salad, and I added a little bit of crunch and some fresh strawberries to it, and it was amazing. So that counteracts some of the other food that I ate during the week in terms of big picture mindfulness. So I ate pretty healthy this week, 2 takeouts or 2 meals not at home. So the next thing is movement. So I've moved since Sunday every single day. Sunday was a matter of bringing things up and down the house, doing stairs, squats, walking around. I did 300 times my goal according to my watch. It actually said, wow, 300 times your goal. So I was moving that much on Sunday. And that kind of movement counts, just so you know. Sorry, that was Sunday. Monday, I also went for a 5K walk. Hudson and I got caught in the rain. We landed over at my best friend's house. We hung out there for a couple of hours, and it went from there. So we had fun getting our steps in on Sunday. Hudson and I pushed him, of course, in the stroller, being that he's 2. This is my grandson, in case you're new. This is my grandson, Hudson. Family is important, right? This is why we do what we do as ambitious entrepreneurs, because we need to balance that family time. So movement. I moved my body every day, as I said. I walked. I did a lot of heavy lifting, moving around, rearranging. Then I did a personal training session on Tuesday, which was yoga. I did a personal training session on Wednesday, which was high intensity interval training, outside in the heat. I also walked twice this week. This morning's walk was a walk run, and last night's walk was a date at the beach, waterfront. Nice little walk. Of course, we had ice cream. That's not the point. We went for the walk and for the mindfulness piece. So the mindfulness piece, let's talk about that. What brings you joy? What brings you calm? What brings you new ways of learning? I do a lot of personal development every day. I do consider myself to be an athletic geek. I balance my athleticism with my mindsets. So today I am listening to a book about money magic. It was a podcast, a speaker. So it wasn't a book, it was actually a YouTube of this amazing presenter about money magic. And I'm labeling it that because that's my takeaway on it. But it was 45 minutes of infusing me with a different mindset towards money. I've also finished reading Go for No, Eat the Frog, and I'm starting to read Be Your Future Self Now. So that goes back to not shining or not dimming your light, right? Be your future self now. If the version of you 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road is making $100,000 and is spending all of her time in joy and freedom, playing with her kids, being at the beach, whatever that looks like, traveling and not having to worry about exchanging time for money, but more in residual and passive with the small of the active income. If that's you, if that's your mindset, you need to be attracting the right people, which means you need to be shining your light bright. So that's the mindset piece. Lots of personal development. So I am reading for this book club that I am in. I am reading Be Your Future Self Now, and I'm still reading White Hot Truth by Danielle Laporte. Just been too tired this week to get through many of those pages, like at bedtime, because that's when I read that book. So let's talk about my relationship with money. I am excited to manipulate the money I have in a good way. And what I mean by in a good way, I mean going through my credit card statements and what can I get rid of with this statement this week that is no longer serving where I'm at in my life. Win. I haven't done that yet. That is on my to-do list. What I have done though is learned that my perception about money has changed, and I am proud to say it has changed. I am so far away from the scarcity mindset, so far away from that. And when you're in abundance, when you appreciate, when you fill your life with gratitude, it changes everything, including your relationship with money. And that is my biggest win for the week. So, how about you? What was your week like in the areas of meals, movement, mindset, and your relationship with money? Comment below, and don't forget to join us for that wonderful workshop we've got coming along. Sorry for the noise. They started as I started. So anyways, my friends, have a great day. You can always DM me. Check out my link tree. I would love to connect with you one-on-one. Share below your comments on your wins. Don't forget.